Hi, everybody. It's Nadia here. I wanted to pop on. It's Friday. I wanted to say hi, just to connect, to reach out, because as much as things feel quiet in our homes and busy outside of our homes, and yet, depending on where you're at, very quiet as well. And you turn on the news and you're like, oh my God, all this stuff is going on, and what can I do, and how can I do it? And yet, you're doing what you need to do, and that's to stay away. Just to stay away. We can't burden the system anymore, and here we are. And we're becoming very creative. It's like our souls were unlocked in this time. And it took us a while to get here, a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, a month, some places 2 months by now. But we're here, we're in this place that if we're older, we can't even remember when we were allowed time to feel as much as we're feeling right now. And how creative we're becoming. Different ways to do things, different ways to think about things. Cleaning out our surroundings. Remembering what it was like to just sit and read a book and not have to time ourselves or rush ourselves through it or be interrupted all day long. I noticed over the days as they've been going by, texts are fewer but more meaningful. People are kind of hibernating. We're almost like we're in this cocoon in life where whatever we've accumulated all our lives, whatever meant something to us, whatever we thought we wanted to do at some point is all that surrounds us. And our families. Getting to know our families in this way, sharing this with them. Understanding that seeing our friends, how I look back at it and think, wow, I just got to see them. Like, see them, have lunch with them. What a privilege to spend time with another soul. And that privilege of spending time with my own soul, with your own soul. What does that feel like to just calm down? And when you're sitting with your kid, you're not rushing through your child's life, that you're sitting with your child. That you and your spouse or partner could just sit, have a conversation, get up and clean the dishes together, go and decide what you're going to watch that night. And it's weird watching TV now, right? Because all the sports that are on there are like from the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. And all these life stories. We're no longer seeing live sports, but we're seeing life stories of the greats of that time, as though whatever happened before 3 months ago in any one of our lives is gone. It's so interesting to see how our past just stopped. And now we're looking at every day. We can't even begin to plan a future yet because we don't know when that's going to start. And the past now is no longer looked at as our past. It's like I'm hearing this common language of the old world. And this is the new world. And it is. It is. What are we going to take with us in this new world? What do you want to take with you? What do you want to leave behind? We have so many questions that we can answer. And we have the time, we have the space, we have the mind bandwidth to create a life that we want to live. Right now. Waking up and doing something that makes you feel good that you did it, even if it's just doing jumping jacks. There's no way we can't feel good when we're taking care of ourselves or when we're making sure we eat well. Some of us are learning to cook for the first time. And I just had a couple, they just started living together, and she turned around and said, I can't believe how much I love cooking. We used to spend so much money on ready-made food, but now we just buy ingredients. Our world is going through a very rough patch that's giving us this time. And some of us don't have this time at all, but may we find a way to give them that time when this is over. May we find every way to thank them, because our only job is to stay out of their way. But we are working together. At every passing of a soul, at every change that we hear of that's brand new and we go, oh my gosh, that too, is paving a way for a better world for all of us to live in. It will happen. Change already happened. The change is us. The world stopped, and as a result of that, we changed. And now we're learning how to live in that change. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.